If you are into video editing, then you already know that it requires powerful hardware. Watching high-definition movies and videos is one thing, whereas editing raw HD and 4K videos need far more horsepower. Moreover, if you are planning to add in some special effects, you can rest assured that you will have to buy some specific hardware cut off for such demanding work. So here we will be taking a quick look at some of the best laptop for video editing under $1,000. Dell's XPS 13 has been the favor over many laptop users for the past couple of years, thanks to its lightweight, long battery life, beautiful Infinity Edge screen, and premium design. Powered by a 7th Gen core, named Kaby Lake R, quad-core processor platform. Dell's new model has become a choice between video editors and content creators. With its touchscreen capabilities, you can carry out your tasks with the touch of your finger. Moreover, its integrated fingerprint reader allows you to access your laptop by using your fingerprint as a password. With a recently launched Kaby Lake R, 7th Gen Intel Core i5 processor, powered by an 8GB of RAM and 128GB of SSD, you will get a good performance during multitasking. Although this laptop doesn't have a 4K display, its 13-inch Full HD anti-glare Infinity Edge touchscreen display will let you access its screen directly using your finger. The HP Omen 15 is the best pocket-friendly video editing laptop for students in film majors or anyone who is just starting off a new YouTube channel or a video editing business. It is priced under $900 and offers the latest 9th generation Intel Core i5 processor with moderate 8GB of RAM. From specifications, this laptop might not seem too impressive, but it is perfect for playing around and exploring your video manipulation skills, and if you don't want to spend much while doing that. The graphics on Omen 15 are pretty well managed. It has NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 dedicated graphics, which is one of the best graphics cards of 2020 in the budget gaming laptop segment. For storage, this laptop offers speedy 256GB SSD, and it has an empty slot inside for another drive, which is always nice to have, and that gains this laptop an upper hand over other contending laptops for video editing. Talking about the connectivity side, on the left, there is one USB 3.0 port, an SD card slot, and separate headphone and microphone inputs. The back features an RJ45 Ethernet port, one USB 3.0 port with always-on charging, an HDMI 2.0 port, a mini DisplayPort, one Thunderbolt 3 port, and a security lock slot, while the right side holds the power jack and one USB 3.0 port. The ZenBook range first made a name for itself by being like a super thin Windows PC laptop, similar to Apple's MacBook Air, for far less cash. Today though, the ZenBook has acquired a personality of its own, now coming in countless variants. Great value is something that hasn't gone away though, with the ZenBook 13 offering a lot of computing power for under $1,000, which makes it perfect for video editing on a budget. With a brilliant specification that includes an 8th generation Intel Core i7 quad-core processor, 8GB of RAM, and a 256GB of SSD, you will have a room for your demanding task. Asus ZenBook 13 has also a good screen quality with its 13.3-inch Full HD Nano Edge display. If you want to save even more cash, there are models with smaller SSD capacities, but we'd advise to opt for the largest you can afford. The Asus ZenBook 13's collection of ports should satisfy most budget-minded users, starting on the left side with a full HDMI port, the first of two USB 3.0 ports, and a USB 3.0 Type-C Gen 1 port, up to 5GB per second. Also on the left, a barrel-shaped charging port, plus a pair of indicator lights for charging and standby. On the right side, you'll find a second USB 3.0 port, a combo audio jack and a micro SD card reader. Acer has been the most dominant laptop with its Predator series, as it dwarfed many mid-range budget gaming laptops for its performance for the last couple of years, as many content creators use it for its powerful performance, so it's no surprise that the Acer Predator Helios 300 series holds the most performance to price in this list. With an 8750H Core i7 processor and 16GB of DDR4 RAM that could be updated up to 32GB, you will have a machine that could handle your demanding software. This laptop is also powered by NVIDIA's GTX 1060 graphics and 6GB dedicated GDDR5 VR RAM that will let you have a smooth editing and rendering experience. Its M2 NVMe SSD and 144Hz IPS display is another impressive part for this laptop. If you don't mind, with a couple of $100 you can get the 2019 Acer Helios 300 laptop with many powerful specs. Talking about the connectivity side, the right side of the Predator Helios 300 houses two USB 2.0 ports, along with a headphone jack and a dedicated charging port. On the left side, you get Gigabit Ethernet port using a Realtek Ethernet chip, one USB 3.1 Gen 1 Type-C port that up to 5 GB per second, one USB 3.0 Type-A port, and an SD card reader. The fact that there's just one USB-C port and it's not even Thunderbolt 3 is disappointing, though not surprising for the price. Dell's new G5 series of laptops are known to offer powerful hardware specifications inside a well-built chassis. It is available in different models with varied specs and prices ranging from $900 to almost $1,500. Although all the models are valued for money offerings and are perfect for video editing, we would recommend its top-of-the-line variant, which comes with latest 9th Gen 6-core Intel i7 processor and a dedicated NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070 GPU. But if you're on a budget, then you can buy its mid-tier variant, which is also very capable for video editing. It inhabits the powerful 9th Gen Intel Core i7 to 9750H hexa-core processor and NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 graphics co-processor with 8GB of DDR4 RAM, upgradable up to 32GB, and a gigantic 1TB hard drive and 256GB of solid-state drive to accommodate all your raw footages and edited videos. Performance-wise, this is a pretty able laptop and can easily handle 1080p and even 4K video editing tasks. As far as ports and slots on this laptop are concerned, on the right side, it has an SD card slot and a USB 3.1 Gen 1 port. On the left side, it houses a USB 3.1 Gen 2 Type-C port, not Thunderbolt 3, USB 3.1 Gen 1 port with PowerShare and headset jack. On the backside it has HDMI port, USB 3.1 Gen 1 port, network port, a security cable slot, and a power adapter. If you liked this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe.